Hello. Hi, so we're continuing with life science and cell biology in a nutshell. We are just got done learning about the endoplasmic reticulum, which is a membranous organelle contiguous with the nucleus, and it comes outward from the nucleus, so towards the outside. Towards the cytosol of the cell. So in the endoplasmic reticulum, there's rough, smooth, and sarcoplasmic reticulum. Rough is in charge of protein synthesis with its ribosomes that are on the folds, and then these are the ribosome dots. And then the smooth is in charge of lipid and steroid um, production. So here's shown the ER and the nucleus, which is in the middle of it. So it's a very important organelle, since it's in charge of protein synthesis and lipid and fat synthesis. It's a bunch of cisternae or folds. So here's shown the nucleus with its surrounding ER structure. Here in electron micrographs showing the ER as well, folds, and the SCR, a sarcoplasmic reticulum, is in charge of storing of ions which are useful for the cell. The smooth ER is in charge of creating and storing lipids, oils, steroids, as well as breaking down or metabolizing those compounds which are harmful, such as ethanol, alcohol. So chemicals that are that need to be converted to water soluble products. Organs that have a lot of protein synthesis and a lot of metabolism, then they have a lot of endoplasmic reticulum membranous sacs within the cells. So the endoplasmic reticulum is also associated with an organelle called the Golgi Apparatus. So we're going to learn right now about that. Golgi complex is a complex of vesicles and folded membranes as well within the cytoplasm of most eukaryotic cells, animal and plant cells, involved in secretion and intracellular transport. So within the cell as well as outside, part of the endomembrane system in the cytoplasm, the Golgi apparatus packages proteins into membrane-bound vesicles inside the cell, and the vesicles are sent to their destinations, consisting of layers of flattened sacs. It takes up and processes secretory and synthetic products from the ER, and then releases the finished products into various parts of the cell or outside the cell. So from the ER, the Golgi apparatus takes those products and either shuffles them around the cell or else puts them outside the cell. The Golgi apparatus gathers simple molecules, combines them to make molecules that are more complex as well. It then takes those big molecules, packages them into vesicles, and either stores them for later use or sends them out of the cell. It is also the organelle that builds lysosomes, which are cell digestion machines. The Golgi apparatus is essential to the transport and modification of proteins in eukaryotic cells. The proteins are synthesized in the rough ER. They travel to the Golgi body, so it has stacked pouches called cisternae, just like the ER. Flat stacks. The Golgi apparatus is responsible for transporting, modifying, packaging proteins and lipids into vesicles for delivery to targeted destinations. It is in the cytoplasm next to the ER and near the cell nucleus. While many types of cells contain only or one or several Golgi apparati, plant cells can contain hundreds. So here you have a graphic showing what it looks like. So you have vesicles coming in, going in various directions. You have a cis phase, trans phase. The lumen is inside or between the membranes. So vesicles are forming. That's basically what it looks like in 3D. Generally, the Golgi apparatus is made up of approximately 4 to 8 cisternae, although in some single-celled organisms it may consist of as many as 60 cisternae. These are held together by matrix proteins, and the whole of the Golgi apparatus is supported by cytoplasmic microtubules. The apparatus has 3 primary compartments known as cisternae nearest the endoplasmic reticulum, the medial or central layers of cisternae, and trans-cisternae furthest from the endoplasmic reticulum. The cis and the trans phases are responsible for the essential task of sorting proteins and lipids that are received at the cis phase or released at the trans phase by the organelle. These fused vesicles migrate along microtubules through a special trafficking compartment called the vesicular tubular cluster that lies between the ER and the Golgi apparatus. When a vesicle cluster fuses with the cis membrane, the contents are delivered into the lumen of the cis phase cisterna. As proteins and lipids progress from the cis phase to the trans phase, they are modified into functional molecules and marked for delivery to specific intracellular or extracellular locations. Some modifications involve cleavage of oligosaccharide side chains followed by attachment of different sugar moieties in place of the side chain. Other modifications may involve the addition of fatty acids or phosphate groups called phosphorylation or removal of monosaccharides. So sugars, various modifications, different carbohydrates may be added or removed, etc. Also, fatty acids or phosphate groups may be added. Vesicles from the trans phase deliver molecules to target destinations. like lysosomes or cell membranes. Thank you.